Hi everyone, I thought I'd create a video showing you assignment number 17 since so many people missed these questions and I thought it might be good to go through before the exam. So let's do assignment number 17, which deals with the area forecast. Area forecast is kind of difficult to understand and interpret. It will be disappearing in October of 2017, hopefully, but we'll give this a try. We'll go through and take a look at it. So let's look at the questions. And questions number 1, 2, 3 deal with the time of the area forecast. It looks like most people got this correct. If you go up to the top, it has the times, and the times are right up here. And it says clouds and weather is valid until the 19th day at 7 Zulu, and the outlook is valid from the 19th day at 7 Zulu to the 19th day at 13 Zulu. Whereas the synopsis is valid until the 19th day at 13 Zulu. When does this all start? Tells you right up here. Tells you that this Chicago area forecast is good on the 18th day, starting at 1845 or 19 Zulu. So that would be a forecast from 19 Zulu all the way out to 13 Zulu. As you can see, the outlook goes out to 13 Zulu. Okay, so let's take a look at a few other questions in more detail. Has the area forecast been amended? And then after that we start getting into the synopsis. So the area forecast, has it been amended? And going up here it'll say AMD, and I don't see that anywhere in the header. Also next to the state they will have update, or UPTD, updated. And I don't see that anywhere in the states, so no, this has not been amended. The next questions deal with the synopsis. Where is the warm front located? At 13 Zulu. And if we scroll up, warm front 13 Zulu, that deals with the synopsis. It says cold front over northwestern Lake Huron and western Lake Erie and northeastern Kentucky, weakening and moving east of the forecast area by 0 Zulu. Then they say warm front over Nebraska Panhandle by 13 Zulu over south central North Dakota, east central South Dakota, and Nebraska and central Kansas. So by 13 Zulu it will be over central North Dakota, east central South Dakota, Nebraska, and central Kansas. That's by 13 Zulu. The warm front is over the Nebraska Panhandle at the beginning, which is at 19 Zulu, or 1845. So that question was missed by a lot of people. That was the warm front. The other question, what time does the cold front move into north central North Dakota? Cold front into north central North Dakota. So looking at the synopsis, it says the cold front over northwestern, let's see, it would be the next time period, I think. By 9Z, cold front will move over western North Dakota by 13 Zulu. So cold front by 9 Zulu, cold front will move over western North Dakota, and then by 13 Zulu over north central North Dakota. So the correct answer for that one was what time does it move? It moves over 13 Zulu into north central North Dakota. So that's kind of confusing. Those are confusing. Looking at other things, or another thing in the area forecast, what type of weather feature is located over extreme northwestern South Dakota at 13 Zulu? Extreme southwestern South Dakota. Extreme southwestern southwestern South Dakota by 13 Zulu would be the cold front. That's the cold front. Okay, so those are the questions about the synopsis. Now we'll get into questions about ceilings and visibilities. What is the visibility over northern half of Illinois between 1 and 5 Zulu? Northern half of Illinois, 1 and 5 Zulu. Northern half of Illinois, here's Illinois, northern half, between 1 to 5 Zulu would be this block of time, and you see that there is no forecast visibility. If there's no forecast visibility, then it means it's more than 5 miles. If it's less than 5 miles, you'll only see typically between 3 to 5 miles. you will never see visibilities reported less than 3 miles in the area forecast, because the area forecast deals with VFR weather, not IFR. And IFR is less than 3 miles visibility. So the correct answer is 3 to 5 miles. Okay, let's go back down and take a look at question number 9. What is the forecast tops of clouds over the southern half of Illinois between 18 and 0? Southern half of Illinois, 18 and 0. So Illinois, southern half between 1845 and 0 would be this time frame right here. And the tops of clouds, let's see, you got scattered at 4, scattered at 15. Those are bases, and then scattered cirrus, but they don't give you any tops of clouds. So you can't determine the tops of clouds over the southern half. Oh, wait a second. Oh, gosh. Yep, you cannot forecast. There's no forecast of the tops of clouds. Most people got that one right. What's the forecast ceiling over southern half of Wisconsin between 1845 and 1? Southern half of Wisconsin, tops of clouds. Ceiling. Forecast ceiling over southern half of Wisconsin. Southern half of Wisconsin, the ceiling. Okay, southern Wisconsin between 18 and 1 Zulu would be that. And it looks like the ceiling, since it's broken, it is a ceiling, and it's broken at 2,000. Now remember, all altitudes are MSL unless you see the letters CIG ahead of that. So here they're saying it's broken at 2,000 feet MSL. Broken overcast 2,000 feet MSL. That's the correct answer for that one over the southern half of Wisconsin, 2,000 MSL. Number 11, what is the forecast ceiling and visibility over the southern half of Illinois after 7 Zulu? Now the time is important, after 7 Zulu. So southern half of Illinois, ceiling and visibility. Southern half of Illinois, ceiling and visibility. So Illinois, southern half. The time period 7 Zulu, you have to look at the header, and the header says that the outlook starts at 7 Zulu. So we're looking at the outlook. So that would be over the southern half of Illinois, and the outlook says that it is VFR. And VFR means that the ceiling, in this case, since we're looking at either IFR, MVFR, or VFR, VFR would mean ceiling's better than 3,000 feet and visibility is better than 5 miles. So that would be the question, or the answer to number 11. Ceiling's greater than 3,000, visibility is better than 5 miles. Number 12, what is the forecast visibility over the northern and central Wisconsin? Over northern and central Wisconsin between 22 and 3 Zulu. So let's take a look at northern and central Wisconsin at 22 Zulu. Northern and central Wisconsin. So here's Wisconsin, northern and central, at 22 Zulu. So becoming between 20 and 22 Zulu, scattered to broken at 4,000. There's no forecast of visibility. So if there's no forecast of visibility, that means that the visibility is more than 5 miles. So the correct answer for that one is greater than 5 miles. That was question number 12. Question number 13. What is the top of clouds over the southern half of Wisconsin between 1845 and 1? It looks like most people did well on that one. Southern half of Wisconsin, tops of clouds. Southern half of Wisconsin, tops of clouds. Wisconsin, southern half of Wisconsin, tops of clouds are right there, 7,000 between 18 or 19 Zulu, 1845, and 1 Zulu. So 7,000, I think, is the correct answer for that one. And 7,000 it is, 7,000 feet MSL. Number 14, what type of weather is forecast for northern half of lower Michigan between 1845 and 0? So the northern half of lower Michigan. Northern half of lower Michigan. Okay, here we go. Northern half of lower Michigan. So here is Michigan, northern half of lower Michigan. There's your lower Michigan. So it says northern half, and it says broken overcast, and then tops at 10 to 20, and then until 0 Zulu, from 1845 till 0 Zulu, widely scattered snow showers. So I think the answer is widely scattered snow showers for that one. And that is correct. Number 14, widely scattered light snow showers. Number 15, what is the forecast tops of clouds between 5 and 7 over eastern Kentucky? Eastern Kentucky, 5 to 7 tops of clouds. Kentucky, eastern Kentucky, 5 until 7. Outlook starts at 7. The tops of clouds are 8,000 MSL. So that would be 8,000 MSL for number 15. Number 16, what is the forecast ceiling and visibility in southern half of lower Michigan after 7 Zulu? Now 7 Zulu is when the outlook starts, so we have to look at the outlook. We already talked about that. So let's go and take a look at the outlook, and that would be over forecast ceiling in the southern half of lower Michigan. Southern half of lower Michigan. So looking for lower Michigan. Here we are, lower Michigan again, southern half after 7 Zulu. Outlook, IFR, because ceilings and mist. So IFR means visibility is less than 3 miles, ceilings less than 1,000 feet. And over southern half, ceilings less than 1,000, visibility is less than 3 in mist. That makes sense. What is the forecast cloud bases in northern Illinois? Northern Illinois between 1 and 5. Cloud bases, northern Illinois. Northern Illinois, cloud bases 1 and 5. Illinois, northern Illinois, between 1 and 5. Cloud bases are broken at 3,500, and that would be broken at 3,500 MSL. So the correct answer there is 3,500 MSL. What is, number 18, what is the forecast ceiling and visibility after 7 over eastern Kentucky? 7 Zulu, eastern Kentucky. So once again, you're looking at the outlook because it's after 7 Zulu. Eastern Kentucky, the outlook after 7 Zulu, outlook MVFR due to ceilings. So MVFR means that it's visibilities between 3 to 5 miles and ceilings 1,000 to 3,000 feet. So that would be eastern Kentucky, MVFR. And that is ceilings between 1,000 to 3,000, but visibilities greater than 5 miles. Now in this case, they were saying that the only thing that caused the the MVFR conditions was the low ceilings. The visibilities were good. As you noticed in there, it didn't say anything about visibilities being reduced. Let me take a look at that. MVFR, ceilings, but not because of visibilities. So that's only because of ceilings. Okay, that was that question. A lot of difficult questions here. So that was number 18. Number 19, what's the forecast ceiling over eastern Kentucky between 5 and 7 Zulu? Eastern Kentucky forecast ceiling. Let's take a look. Between 5 and 7, eastern Kentucky. Between 5 and 7 Zulu. Here's 5 and 7 Zulu. And it looks like it's overcast at 3,000 MSL with tops at 8. So 3,000, I think, is the correct answer. And that is correct. Number 19, 3,000. Number 20, what is the forecast visibility over the southern half of lower Michigan between 3 and 7 Zulu? Visibility over lower Michigan between 3 and 7. And it looks like everybody got that one right. But lower Michigan, 3 and 7. Lower Michigan between 3 and 7. And let's see, southern half. Oh, what forgot to say, is it the northern half or the southern half? So let's see. Forecast visibility over southern half of lower Michigan. Southern half of lower Michigan. Okay. So here we go. Here's lower Michigan, southern half. 3 to 5 Zulu. It says broken, overcast, 1,500 occasional visibilities, 3 statute miles and mist. So the correct answer would be 3 statute miles. And that's what it is. Well, everybody got that one correct. What is the forecast cloud top over central and southern Indiana between 1845 and 5 Zulu? 1845 and 5 Zulu over central and southern Indiana. Southern and central Indiana. Southern and central Indiana. So here we go. Southern and central Indiana. And 1845 until 5 Zulu. There's the weather right there. And it says the tops are 10,000. So the correct answer is 10,000 feet MSL. And that is what the correct answer is. What type of weather is forecast for the southern half of Lower Michigan between 1845 and 20 Zulu? So southern half of Lower Michigan. Lower Michigan is, let's see, right here, southern half. And type of weather is right there, overcast at 15, tops at 10, visibility is 3, light rain showers and snow, light rain and snow, and mist. So the correct answer is light rain, snow, and mist. And then finally, the wind is forecast to be greater than 20 knots after 12 Zulu across western portions of southern half of North Dakota. So let's take a look at 12 Zulu and North Dakota. Let's see, there we go, southern half. And it says after 12 Zulu, VFR, 12 Zulu, western portion WND. And when you see the word or the abbreviation WND in a area forecast, it means that the winds are more than 20 knots. I hope that was helpful. That's the area forecast, and you'll see questions like that on the exam.